Hey, welcome back, Costco cousins, to another edition of What in the Heck is Going On at My Costco? And of course, the Costco we are referring to is the Costco in Summerlin, Nevada, just outside of Las Vegas, about 20 minutes northwest of the Strip. And so we have a couple of items that are going to be key here. The gaming chair, get a chance to sit in that and give you my humble opinion about what I think about that. And then we're going to take a look at this Dyson hair dryer. Yeah, Dyson said, let me get into the hair drying business as well. So let us make our way in. We have the digital scanners at the front door, and I have to say this is my third time using them. And they've not been bad for me. The line has moved about as quick as just flashing the ID. So here we go. Let's get started with the first item up for bid in today's showcase. Start with the Berkshire Chanel throw, and it's 60 by 70 inches. At what point does a throw become a blanket? That is pretty big, and I have to say, it feels nice and soft. What is this, velvet? I don't know exactly what the material is. They're still calling it a throw. Berkshire, I don't think it has anything to do with Berkshire Hathaway, the real estate company and the billion-dollar mogul. Mogul. $14.99 for that one. And then they have a queen size, and oddly enough, it's 98 by 92. So it's actually larger than the throw. It's queen size, and it's a blanket. $12.99. And this thing feels really soft as well. I don't know. They're doing pretty good here. If you are in the market for a nice blanket, it's called Lux Loft. And I definitely get the Lux on this. And it looks like it would feel warm. So not where you need the comforter necessarily, but those cold nights, and perfect for Vegas. Vegas gets, winter, but it doesn't necessarily get cold. But something like that would be perfect here. $12.99. Take advantage of that while the supplies last. And then we have a Tri-Comfort adjustable pillow, Nectar. And it says that on the inside, there are hundreds of memory foam pillows. So a pillow that's filled with tiny pillows, essentially. So imagine having hundreds of memory foam pillows inside of your pillow, and I'm assuming you can get real comfortable with that. That is a regular price, $34.99. And then maybe you have an odd sleeping schedule like my daughter. She sometimes has to work nights. And so these blackout curtains would do well for her. 52 by 84 inch, which is pretty standard panel. Just think you're going to need two of these for each of your windows, generally speaking, because you can see in the picture that's two different panels, one on each side. And they have different colors. They have the gray and the blue here. And it feels a little thin, so in terms of getting protection from cold weather, you might not get that as much. But in terms of blocking out the sun, it looks like this might do the trick for you. $22.99 for those. Need to get out of the way. Someone's trying to get to those Swedish dishcloths. I'm going to say washcloths, but they're dishcloths. And I'm not going to cover that today because I covered that about a couple of videos back. So if you want to hear a little bit more about those, please go back and check that video. I'm going to get to the gloves, which I have not covered yet. These are $10.99. These are the men's gloves, but they have them for men, they have them for women, and they have them for kids. And the price for the men, $10.99 after a savings of $3. There's a limit of 10 of these. So if you want to get 11 of these, you're going to have to get 10 here and then get your friend to go and buy you one other pair. Not sure why they say 10. Actually, I think I do know why. People are doing some retail arbitrage, I believe, with Costco items, and so they have to limit the amount you purchase here. All right, so these have the magic finger, so that you can use these on your devices if you're doing your cell phone or working your iPad while you're out running in the snow. You will be able to still access Facebook and Instagram and all the things that you need to do. Or YouTube. Maybe you're watching this YouTube video while waiting for a bus out in the cold. And you're like, wait a minute, I want to see what Mr. Matt Savings is talking about. What's going on at Costco this week? I got the magic finger. I can still watch that video. These are the children's gloves. They are a little cheaper. So instead of $10.99, they are $7.99. So if you are an adult with small hands, you might want to consider saving $3 and getting a large kid-size glove. All right, the luggage was covered in the last video, so we're going to skip that and go to the Dyson vacuum cleaner. The cheaper Dyson was covered. They had one for $400 here before. This time, this one is $559 after the $140 savings. And it is good through the 27th of November. So you have a little time. And I have a Dyson. I have the cheaper version, the $400 one. So this one is total clean. I guess I have the partial clean. I don't know. But mine advertises a 60-minute runtime on a single charge. And I've not had any issue with that, by the way. The charge seems to hold up as it is supposed to. Though this one has a gold plate there, a gold coloring in the middle, and mine doesn't have that. Not sure what else really is the difference. If there's something about the suction, perhaps, maybe something about the attachments. Higher wattage of this machine, why it would be $150 more than the machine that I have. Don't know, but the one that I have, I really do like. Does a good job. It's lightweight. You have several different attachments. You can use it in the car, use it on the steps. It is a good machine. Nothing bad to say about the Dyson. And now I have seen this chair and have not had an opportunity to actually check it out. So we're going to do that today. And it is $129, a savings of $20, normally $149. This is through the 20th of October. And I have to say, just an initial look, it looks good. Some of these gaming chairs, look gamish or whatever. This one looks like, and I think it's also carrying itself as a gaming / office chair. So it looks like it could go either way. It doesn't have as much color in it. Nice little outline, that's fine. The other ones that have the headrest, that's a different color, I didn't care for. And so I'm actually taking a seat in it right now. And I'm 6'4", 230 pounds. And it feels comfortable. It feels like it is supporting my weight. Take a little spin in it. It's spinning, man. It's spinning. It's spinning, man. It's spinning. I don't know if anybody knows what that's from. If you know what, I won't say exactly what it is, but what famous person that's from, drop down in the comments and let me know. But not the case, back to the chair. So it looks like this is the color. I don't see other colors, but not bad at all in terms of the seating, the comfort of the seat. It feels comfortable for me. The armrests, they are adjustable. And I do have to say, as I got up and started to just kind of shake the chair from side to side, it did have a little play in it that makes me think either, somebody maybe broke the chair or there's an adjustment that needs to be made to it, because I don't think it should wobble like that. The fit and finish should be a little sturdier and stronger than that. But other than that, for $129, that price point, that is not a bad chair at all in terms of, for me, it would be an office chair versus a gaming chair. For the women, I'm not going to leave you out today. There's a ladies shirt jacket here. If you're more about comfort than fashion, this is right up your alley. $14.99 HFX. Not familiar with that brand, so don't know if that's something that's a high quality brand or mid quality brand, but it is on sale at Costco. $14.99. Get in while the getting is good. Next, we're going to take a look at this Colgate 4-in-1. This is about whitening your teeth. So if you're maybe in the business of smiling for your job and you want optic white teeth, not just regular white teeth. This is optic white platinum toothpaste. $13.49 for a 4-pack here. You can see the benefits. For me, I guess I'm at that age where my teeth are becoming sensitive, so I use Sensodyne toothpaste. Is the only toothpaste that I use. However, if this is your toothpaste through October 27th, despite the fact that the coupon says 1020, this is good through October 27th. You get an extra week to come in and take advantage of those savings. Now, if you are trying to kick some ash, please don't flag me, YouTube. I said ash, kick some ash. Then this might be what you need. It is a moisturizing cream. Also good through October the 27th, $19.99, saving you $5. Essentially 2 tubs of that in that multi-pack. And I like the little pump that it has with it, and it looks like you can just take it off and use it on the other jar. Pretty good. This brand, of course, I've seen around. Not sure that I personally used it. It seemed like my mother may have had this before, and I used it at her house once. And if I remember correctly, it was very lightweight. If someone is a user of that, you can drop down in the comments and let us know if that's a good lotion or moisturizing cream, and if that's a good price for that. Next, we have some chocolate, and this is that kind of hazelnut. It's got a wafer chocolate crunch thing to it. $11.99, saving $4. These are pretty good. Of course, you don't want to just sit and eat them like bonbons all day, but a couple here and there. Don't know why I show the nutrition label on sweets and candies. Seem like we should limit showing the nutrition label on things that are alleging themselves to be nutritious. Something is claiming to be organic or good for you, then we hit them with the nutrition label. Otherwise, we know it's a dessert. Of course, it's going to have some things that are not great for you. All right, what's Paul Newman doing over here in the corner? Used to be a famous actor. Now it looks like he's hawking salad dressing and coffee. $29.99. This is a savings of $7 off a box of 80 K-Cup pods. This is essentially another medium roast for your Keurig machine. And it says that 100% of the profits go to help kids. Now, I don't know if it's his kids or some other kids that he doesn't know, but those are profitable, or profits that go, you can do something to help kids if you buy that coffee. Next, we have some shampoo. And this is Pantene Volumizing Shampoo. It is sulfate free. Now, for me, I am follically challenged, so I don't think there's much volumizing to be done to my hair. However, if you have hair and you want more volume, if you want your hair to be louder than what it is, this is the time to get some of this for $9.99. And if your hair is wet, why not have a Dyson Supersonic Hair Dryer for $329. Now, I don't know. I got to be frank with you here, Mr. Matt, but you can call me Frank for now. $329 for a hairdryer? Is that normal? Would anybody ever pay that much for a hairdryer? I'm thinking a hairdryer maybe should cost you $59.99. If it's a super duper fantastic, maybe 2 or 3 extra settings, $89.99. But $300 for a hairdryer? Yeah, I guess so. When it's Dyson, anything associated with air and Dyson, yeah, you're going to pay a little bit. So I just personally couldn't imagine anybody ever wanting to buy this, which is why there's so many boxes here. And then guess what happened? Someone actually was there and they were picking up a box to purchase. So I thought, wait a minute, let me just talk to this woman and see if she'll tell me why she thinks this is a good purchase at $329 for a hairdryer. So fortunately, she shared with me her rationale for purchasing this, and we're going to go back and listen to that sound. Excuse me.
I thought about this. I'm like, I'm gonna try.
So, do you like that? Or you never use it?
I'm not, but I'm going to try it. My hairdresser used it.
Oh,
And I
okay.
feel like it's probably a better price here, huh?
Yeah, I would assume Costco usually does a good
Yeah.
job with that. All right. Thanks, you too. So there you have it. She's saying that she learned about this hair dryer from her hairdresser. So that makes sense. That makes sense that someone who has a business can afford to spend $300 on a hair dryer. And it looks like it's something that uses less heat, so it's good for your customers. You want to, not have your customers' hair break off, so they'll be repeat customers for you. So I can see that. And so that's why she said that she purchased or is purchasing that hair dryer for herself, having seen it at her hair salon. All right, so the reason I'm looking at the televisions now is just to identify essentially the cheapest television, because I want to try and add a monitor, a second monitor for my computer. And just looking at this, and this is going to be the last thing we look at today, $199 for a 43-inch QLED. And this is the Hisense, which is kind of the lower brand, not a Samsung or any of those, but not a bad price for a 43-inch television. All right. Well, folks, that's going to do it today. I thank you for tuning in and hanging around this long, really. That really says a lot. And I appreciate you doing that, because you have a lot of options out there when it comes to what's going on YouTube. The fact that you stuck in and watched this with me, I'm grateful. Thank you for doing that. If you don't mind and you haven't done so, go ahead and push the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell, so you'll be notified when content is being dropped on this channel. Until next time, I'm out!